Well, as we head through the month of March and progress towards the month of April, our weather focus starts to shift from more wintry to more stormy and severe. And in this week's Climate Close-Up, we're going to talk a little bit about the climatology of severe weather and then when we can expect to see some of those severe storms here in eastern Iowa. I do have on this map behind me a severe storm climatology map. What it shows is where we typically see severe storms during the month of March. Generally, it is in Dixie Alley in the Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia corridor, as well as southern Tennessee. We also see it stretch further back towards the west in Texas and Oklahoma. Now, of course, we do sometimes see severe storms and, in fact, tornadoes in Iowa. Some notable tornadoes have occurred in Iowa over the last couple of years. As we progress into the month of April, we'll then see that those tornadoes and severe storms tend to focus more in on the Texas and Oklahoma area, and then that continues into the month of May, where we start to see that region expand. This is typically about the time of year when Iowa also sees their highest, their peak in their severe weather season. As we head into the month of June, we then see that severe weather hotspot continues to work its way north across the Central Plains, and really a good portion of the eastern U.S. at this time of year can see severe storms, and that does include tornado-producing storms. Into the month of July, we do continue to see the eastern U.S. A good portion of the area does see those severe storms, and then that continues into August, but we're starting to see things taper off a little bit into the month of August. By September, we're starting to lose some of that peak heating that we need during the summer months to fuel some of those storms. That trend continues into October, when we then see a diminishing of our severe storm climatology. So again, here in eastern Iowa, it's generally that spring into very early summer when we see that peak in our severe weather, and then we'll continue to see chances for severe weather during the summer. As we have a look at how we've seen changes in our severe weather over the last several years, we've seen more available energy for these storms to utilize. This map shows a change in convective available potential energy. Now, just think of that as fuel that storms are able to use. Here in eastern Iowa, we've seen more days where storms have more of that energy available to use for those storms to form. But there are other ingredients that go into severe thunderstorms that we're not quite sure exactly how those would be impacted in the future by a warming climate. But in the meantime, we do know that there is at least the potential for more stormy days as we head into the future, and it's something to keep in mind for this week's Climate Close-Up.